Hey guys, I was watching some videos on YouTube and I came up with the idea that I wanted, or I didn't come up with the idea, but watching some videos on everyday carried items of 2023 or the most carried or, the most carried pocket knife or whatever. Anyways, I was watching that and I got to thinking, what did I carry the most in 2023? So let's get into it. Because as I was thinking about it, you know, I pick up my flashlight and I have on my flashlight. It just rolled out of scene. Anyways, almost every single day. And but that's not the most carried item. I pick up my notepad every day. At least 5 to 6 days a week for work. I like having a notepad on me. But I don't pick it up quite every day. With a notepad, I almost always have my Sharpie with me. It's not that. My pen, which is from Wright in the Rain, or I think it's a Fisher Space Pen. I like this pen. I like this Wright in the Rain notebook. Stays in my pocket. I get sweaty. It doesn't mess it up. I like it. Nice little combination. Not terribly expensive. Works really well. But getting off subject. It's not what I carry the most. You're thinking, oh, it's going to be something stupid like your wallet. Although it gets carried almost every day. It's not my wallet. Well, it's your house keys. My little key bar holds my keys. And yes, it's carried almost every single day, but not every day. It's your car keys. No, because if I get a chance not to drive a day with my work as much as I drive, I take that. Oh, well, you talk about knives all the time. It has to be your pocket knife. Although my pocket knife is carried almost every day, I don't always have it. Every once in a while. And I'm not talking about something stupid like my underwear. Because every once in a while, well, not all the wash gets done, so somebody has to freeball it. And even in those days, I still carry this. It is the White River, I think they call it M1 or Model 1. I've heard it called Backpacker. I'm pretty sure this is called the Caper because of the natural burlap handles. Now, when this was brand new, these were a light tan. Now, they're this beautiful dark red. They've picked up a little bit of oils, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of whatever goes on in my shirt over the past at least year and a half. I don't know. The S35 VN steel. It sharpens up sharp as can be. It holds up really well. It resharpens well. But over the past year and a half of wearing it, it's picked up a little patina. It is darkened up a little. And I don't know if I can show it very well or not. This side is a little bit lighter than this side. Guess which way I wear it, so I can grab it with my right hand. We'll get back to the grip. We'll save the grip for a little bit. The blade, like I said, it holds an edge good. It's got a pokey little end. This thing has done things it probably shouldn't have. It may have cut some zip ties up against the metal once or twice. It may have pulled a staple out or two. It's held up really well. I do not encourage ever abusing any tips. I'm not going to say if you buy this knife and you go start pulling staples that tip's going to hold up because you're a dumbass. Yeah, I just kind of call myself a dumbass. This one's held up. So their heat treatment, I'm really satisfied with. It's fantastic. I can't complain a bit. I have this I have 3 other White River knives. All of them have held up great. They sharpen good. Now let's talk about this grip. Anybody I ever show this knife to, and I mean anybody, I let them know ahead of time, this is a neck knife. Or they see me pull it from my neck because it's always there. So they know it's a neck knife. It's small. I warn them. This handle is going to feel larger than what it appears. This handle is going to fit better than what you will expect. And everybody, jokingly, yeah, whatever. But as soon as you grab it, your index finger finds a home. And it just kind of locks in really good. And for me, my thumb comes up here and gets a good grip. And from here, I have complete control. It just locks in. It just circles everything, and to a point to where I have secure grip, but it's not painful. And then it just falls in. And it grips at the palm of my hand. It grips, all the way through. It just locks in. And it works great. In a pinch grip, it works really well. These are scalloped down to next to nothing, and you get this great grip, and it digs into the palm of your hand. Just everything about this is phenomenal. I don't know how more people don't talk about this knife. It's great. And on top of that, when I say it's small, I showed you the Hogue Deca earlier. I carry it a lot. It's a competitor to Benchmade. The Benchmade Bug Out, which is one of the smallest, lightest, easy packed knives there are. A lot of people, it's a praised knife. If it appears that the White River tip to tip is slightly smaller, it's because it is. In the open platform, if it appears that it takes up less space, if I can get to where you can see it and I can see it, then the White River, it may possibly do that. In hand, I could pull out a scale and weigh these and get an exact number, but I don't want to embarrass anybody about being overweight. They're both very, very light. But then when you compare it to a really, really good everyday companion knife, or a hard use camp knife, a companion knife, a hiking knife, or something like that, something like the LT Wright Camp Muck, amazing ergonomics, amazing feel, great knife, all that belly. When you start looking at it though, pretty close, and you look at, let's compare where the fingers would actually fall, like here and here. How's that possible? It doesn't seem like it should have more grip than the LT Wright Camp Muck. I mean, this isn't touted as a big knife by any means. It's a great companion knife. It's thicker. Much thicker. We like them thick. And, there's plenty of purchase there. By no means am I saying that this is inadequate. Somehow this competes really, really, really well. It's very interesting how it does that. So that's just kind of where this is one knife, which I don't know why I haven't bought a second of yet. I'm thinking about buying their skeletonized one, save a little bit of money, and try making my own scales. It's kind of where I'm at. I want to have a little bit more time and do things so I can, just play and create something myself. I like making things. But there's no reason for me not to have two of these. They aren't cheap by any means. I think these are now, last time I looked, this model's like $175, maybe even $180. It is not cheap by any means. But it does so much so well that I don't know why I don't have a second one. It's a knife that, just for me, for a neck knife, for a knife that disappears. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. It's like a ShamWow commercial now. So the sheath that it comes with is this nice Kydex sheath. And this is what I wear with still with a neck. This has been pulled out 2,000, 3,000, 100,000 times. I don't know. I've never had to reheat this and try to repinch it. It's still... Listen. Clicks. It still has great retention. And 365, this is on my neck. I take it up to bed. I lay it next on my nightstand. I wake up in the morning and put the cold little bastard on my chest. It kind of helps me get moving. That's the sheath that it comes with. And it comes with a nice little clip that, you can mount it to your belt. You can carry it both. I think you can carry it all kinds of different directions. It's able to carry, horizontal or vertical. It carries well. But for an extra fee of, I don't know, probably $35-40, you can get the sheath for this. And you want to talk about a classy looking little thing. So that sheath just laying there. Okay, whatever. And in this here, okay. But when you throw this together, watch this. Check it out. Don't tell me that is not one of the bougiest, just classiest, two-toned looking. I mean, it's smaller than a pair of vice grips sheath. Thin, sleek, sits up against your body well. As far as like a classy EDC, man, that's it. That's great. I tell you what, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know how White River is not more popular. Their fit and finish is fantastic. Their steel and heat treatment is fantastic. Well, that's why I own as many White River knives as I do. And realistically, I look there almost first. There's a few other companies that are really great, though. But I tell you what, as far as companies go, leading somebody blindly, just find something that you think looks cool. It's going to work. It's going to fit. They do great stuff. So that's my EDC most carried item of 2023. That knife is my companion. It's my buddy. It will go everywhere with me. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. I kept it under 15 minutes. Look at me go.